Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Maldini. Scott McTominay. Hernan Crespo. Really good challenge. Crespo. Snyder. Robbed of it by Maldini. Ibarbo. Barella. Alessandro Bastoni. Big chance! Skipping away. Hernan Crespo. Just the clearance that was called for. Scott McTominay. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Snyder. Barella. Ibarbo. Ronaldo. Snyder. Ronaldo. Barella has it. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, he didn't miss by much. Fantastic effort, especially from that sort of range.
Well, it really is a good effort. He's got such good technique. That was a great strike.
And now their turn to have the ball. Wesley Snyder. Ronaldo. Ronaldo on the ball. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. Snyder. The first half here comes to an end. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Wesley Snyder. Now, who can he play it to? Hernan Crespo. Good-looking sequence. A fine reading of the situation. Snyder. Oh, what an opportunity! The net is staring him in the face. Oh, that is a superb save. Barella. Hernan Crespo. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? Can they forge ahead? And conceding the corner. Good challenge. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Ronaldo. Opportunity it is. It's got to be. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. And the danger is averted. Ronaldo. Crespo. Crespo. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. Barella. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. And let's give credit to the defending. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Barella. Scott McTominay. Crespo. Committed challenge. Ronaldo. It's with McTominay. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. But play is halted this time. Free kick. And the keeper does his job. Brilliant contest, this.
Well, how important will that save be? That's a great piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation.
And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Snyder. De Bruyne. Kenny Dalglish. De Bruyne now. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. Plenty of support here. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Declan Rice. Ronaldo. Wonderful chance. Superb stop. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. David Beckham. Kevin De Bruyne. Kenny Dalglish. Ruud Gullit. Jairzinho. Now oh, big chance! In it goes! The opening goal in this contest! And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Now the defenders know they need to get tighter. It should be! Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Zambrotta. On the ball, Bastoni. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Barella. Rijkaard. Ronaldo on the ball. Wesley Sneijder. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Plenty of options. This could be the equaliser. And the referee blows for a foul. So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow.
Must be! Well, putting so much effort into winning back possession. Couldn't keep the ball. Hernan Crespo. And he might be through here. Surely! Sound piece of goalkeeping. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Jairzinho. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Declan Rice. Jairzinho. Snyder. Ronaldo. Scott McTominay. Barella. Hernan Crespo. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Opportunity it is. And it's got to be. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. And they will make the change now. And the short option preferred. Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky. Zambrotta. Frank Rijkaard now. Frank Rijkaard. Ronaldo. 20 minutes remaining. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Gullit. Kenny Dalglish. Intercepting it intelligently. Declan Rice. Dalglish now. Dalglish.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Perfect challenge. Scott McTominay. Barella. Hernan Crespo. Ronaldo. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Gullit. Beckham. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. It could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which one?
A real opening now. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Wesley Sneijder. Ronaldo. Sneijder. Ronaldo. Crespo has it. Now, options are plenty. Jairzinho. Alessandro Bastoni. Ronaldo. Good movement. Ruud Gullit. Jairzinho. Gullit has it. Hernan Crespo. A very good tackle. Scott McTominay. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Gullit. Jairzinho. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Jairzinho. Now with Sneijder. Well, he's lost it. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. McTominay. And reading it absolutely superbly. It is to be a throw-in. Barella. And unable to keep the ball. Ronaldo. Luis Diaz. Diaz. De Bruyne. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. That is that for the first half here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Frank Rijkaard could play it in. Can they stop it going in? And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally, I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. So back underway following the equaliser. Jairzinho. Van Dijk with it. And here's Saliba. Beckham. Ruud Gullit. And on to Jairzinho. Difficult to stop him. Declan Rice. Gullit. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Hernan Crespo. Unable to keep the ball that time. Well, mopping up defensively. Beckham. Isak. Well, no stopping him. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Gianluca Zambrotta. Frank Rijkaard now. Zambrotta. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Scott McTominay. Ronaldo on the ball. Now with Sneijder. Is this the moment? Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And a substitution in the offing.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Trent Alexander-Arnold, trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw-in now. David Beckham, Mo Salah. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. And so the final whistle here, the visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Barella. Frank Rijkaard. Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Gianluca Zambrotta. Frank Rijkaard. Keeping the ball moving. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Oh, big chance! And still a chance. It's opened up for him. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Sneijder. Ronaldo. Wesley Sneijder. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Scott McTominay. Zambrotta. Sneijder. Crespo. Ronaldo. Plenty of support here. Hernan Crespo. Opportunity! Pressing like that will help the cause. It is to be a throw-in. Maldini. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Hernan Crespo. Crespo. Rijkaard. Will he find the net? And simple for the keeper to just come and collect. Wesley Sneijder. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post! And the threat averted by Zambrotta. Buongiorno. Maldini. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Zambrotta. Rijkaard. It's with McTominay. Hernan Crespo. Perfect tackle. The first half here comes to an end. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Must take the lead here. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Wesley Sneijder. Ronaldo on the ball. Zambrotta. Ronaldo. Now with Crespo. Well, their hopes rise as they win a corner. No-nonsense clearance. Buongiorno. Frank Rijkaard. Ibarbo. 30 minutes left for play. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Frank Rijkaard. Barella. Now with Maldini. Hernan Crespo. Wesley Sneijder. How could he take them on and beat them? Paolo Maldini. Sneijder. Wesley Sneijder. Ronaldo on the ball. Frank Rijkaard now. And back with Ronaldo. And that's a corner. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Sound piece of defending. Easy save for David De Gea. Paolo Maldini. Ibarbo. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
Failed to keep hold of it. Sneijder. Scott McTominay. Hernan Crespo. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And he clears the danger. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. It could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Sneijder. Gianluca Zambrotta. And he has options available. McTominay. Can they forge ahead? Gianluca Zambrotta. Well, sloppy in possession. Crespo. Hernan Crespo. Sneijder. Frank Rijkaard now. It might be. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Last man back and job done. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Can he give them the lead? Still could be dangerous. Gianluca Zambrotta. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Ronaldo. Wesley Sneijder. An effective challenge. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. And teammates around him. But quick thinking defensively. Oh, big chance! Surely! Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, no damage done. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Opportunity it is. Well, taken away. He won the ball. Rijkaard. Sneijder. Ronaldo on the ball. Gianluca Zambrotta. Ronaldo. Now, who can he play it to? But they dealt with the threat posed. Gianluca Zambrotta. Now with Sneijder. Crespo. Can he put them in front? Well read to put an end to that attack. Zambrotta. Ronaldo on the ball. Crespo has it. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
And the substitution will occur now. Alessandro Bastoni. Well, gifting away possession. Rijkaard. Sneijder. Crespo. And on to Sneijder. Scott McTominay. Seydou Doumbia. 10 minutes to go. Well, they've lost the ball.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
And time for the change now. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. But they took care of the situation defensively. A bit sloppy in possession. Scott McTominay. Lukaku. Can they forge ahead? Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. It could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Well, a good tackle. Frank Rijkaard. Barella. Rijkaard. Wesley Sneijder. Ronaldo. There to win it back. Lukaku. Scott McTominay. Rijkaard. Crespo. Crespo. Lukaku. Sneijder. Romelu Lukaku now. Just knocked it out of there. Ronaldo. Scott McTominay. Lukaku. And possession changing hands. Ronaldo. There to take it away. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. Plenty. Must take the lead here. Still a chance. And there it is. A goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Lukaku. Defensive resilience to shut them down. Romelu Lukaku now. Good-looking ball. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. And the attack fades out. Lukaku. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. What can they do from here? And intercepting it. Sneijder. Paolo Maldini. Ronaldo. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Can he get them level? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Hernan Crespo. Ronaldo. Scott McTominay. It's with McTominay. Ronaldo. Now with Sneijder. Hernan Crespo. Did really well to get through. De Gea. Gianluca Zambrotta. Ronaldo. And a confident clearance. Frank Rijkaard. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. 20 minutes remaining. Sneijder. Ronaldo. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Must be! Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Sneijder. Alessandro Buongiorno. He's in behind. Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. So making the substitution now. Zambrotta. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. 2 motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Van Basten. Well, simple for the keeper. High quality defending. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Capdevila. Lothar Matthäus. Thierry Henry. Effective challenge. Rijkaard. It's with McTominay. Frank Rijkaard now. Ronaldo on the ball. Wesley Sneijder. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And he's fired it against the post. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
Matthäus. And now Henry. Struggling to keep the ball. Said Al-Owairan. Van Basten. And De Gea, absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. Wonderful chance. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
There to take it away. Lothar Matthäus. Now with Al-Owairan. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. This time, however, it will be a free kick. And getting across to stop it. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Al-Owairan. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Said Al-Owairan. And a textbook interception. The electronic board, well, it could be on for him here. They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
And that is how to beat your opponent. So a throw-in here. That is that for the first half here. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Lothar Matthäus. Useful looking position, you've got to say. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And a confident clearance. Steven Gerrard. And he read it superbly. Marquinhos. Petit. Van Basten. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Could take the lead. Can they forge ahead? Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Dembele. 20 minutes remaining. Oh, genuine chance. Excellent defending. Ronaldo. Hernan Crespo. And he clears the danger. Dembele. Van Basten. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Must take the lead here. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Snyder. Crespo has it. Still pushing for a winner. This could settle it. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And Dembele's given it away. Hernan Crespo. Van Basten. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Ferreira. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.